Hi everyone, my name is Dina Udi Azahra. I am from English Education Study Program of Sriwijaya University. So today, I want to talk and explain about the article entitled In Changing the Students' Pronunciation Using Shadowing Technique in High School Students. Okay, we are in the first slide of introduction. So this introduction consists of the definition of shadowing technique. So, in here, this article focuses on speaking skills. Students need to improve their speaking skills using pronunciation. So, to improving the students' pronunciation skills, actually there are so many techniques that can be used. But this article focuses on shadowing technique. Shadowing technique is known as one of training techniques used to improve interpreting skills. Hamada states that shadowing is originally used for training novice interpreters, but it is more important for English foreign learner students for improving their listening and speaking ability. To make it simple, I have one example. If I am a teacher or if I am a native speaker, you as a student want to practice and improve your pronunciation using this shadowing technique. I can read some passage or I can say some sentences and you can follow with same intonation, with same pronunciation and with same tempo. And we can repeat it until we are at the same pronunciation. Okay, in this slide, it is focused on research method. So there are three tables. From the table 1, it is consists of the method used by the researcher was an experimental design. The type of experimental method was used in quasi-experimental. The experimental group is treated by using the shadowing technique, while the control group is subjected to a homophone e-game. In the study, the population includes the 7th grade students of junior high school number 2 Pujut in the academic years 2018-2019. From the table 2, you can see in this school there are 3 classes, namely 7A class consists of 24 students, 7B class consists of 23 students, and 7C class consists of 23 students. The total population includes 70 students. The sampling technique used in this study is the purposive sampling technique. The researcher took the sample from class 7B and 7C as a sample of this study. Okay, from the table 3, it is about the student score in the control group. It is discussed the students' pre-test and post-test score. Okay, so here this slide is focused on research findings and discussion. There are 2 parts. The first one is research findings and the second one is descriptive analysis. So in here, researchers elaborate on the result of the research finding. This study was aimed at finding out the research problem. Is there any effect of shadowing techniques towards students' pronunciation? The researcher conducted this research at junior high school number 2 Pujut from July 11th until August 1st, 2018. The total meetings of the research were 8 for both groups and 4 meetings for each group to find out the solution of the problem. And the second is descriptive analysis. The students treated by using homophone e-game showed that the pronunciation improvement was low because they are only asked to imitate the sounds that they hear from the speakers. They do not have the chance to find out the meaning of the words pronounced. They compared with the students treated using the shadowing technique. Students are provided with vocabulary list pronounced by the native speakers from the videos. Okay, in this slide, it is focused on research discussion. There are 3 points. The first one is, what is the effect of shadowing technique? The second one is, what is the teaching step of shadowing technique? And the last or the third one is, why it is useful for students. Okay, this study is aimed to finding out the effect of the shadowing techniques to change students' pronunciation at high schools. Based on the data analysis, the shadowing technique has a positive effect to improve students' pronunciation. The teaching steps of the shadowing techniques include mumbling, synchronized reading, prosody shadowing, and content shadowing. For mumbling, the teacher involves students with some English videos containing pronunciation practice activities. Students look easy to imitate and repeat what the native speaker said in the video. When this situation happens, students are requested to articulate some English words, phrases, and sentences individually. This activity helps them to practice much more pronunciation of English words. And the next is the synchronized reading. The students are involved in vocabulary acquisition. The main aim of this activity is to improve student syllable awareness, word stress awareness, and the physical experience of the English word stress. I think that's all for my explanation. Thank you. Bye.